What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Dear Brother podcast. Had something on my mind, man. I was had a great conversation earlier with a good brother, man, and we got to talking. We both had the same career. You know, we used to be pastors. This brother was a pastor in Korea and Honolulu and all over, man. I was a pastor for 26 years, and I retired at 41 years old, right? I served the world. I did a lot of good stuff, and it was fun, man. It was my life. I gotten used to it. Let me pause there. I gotten used to it. I want to say that. Just remember I said that. And it was good. It was good. Even though I got used to it, it wasn't like I was just doing the thing. I loved it. And sometimes you can love stuff. He was saying the same thing. Sometimes you can love stuff and you get so comfortable in it that your comfort in it becomes the enemy of what you can be. Sometimes our addiction to what's been good is a distraction from the greater places we can go. I don't know who this is for, man. Usually I prepare my show. Some of y'all see my show. I go live Monday, Thursday, and Friday. I do a whole show for men. But sometimes, man, I just pop in just to tell you guys what I'm thinking about. And I believe, man, that for some of you might feel the same way. There's times in your life where you've gotten so used to something and it's become part of your life. And then you miss the call to the greater thing that you want to do because you've gotten so used to where you are. And I want to challenge us today, man. I want to challenge some of us because there's sometimes many of us have some great things on our mind we want to do. We got some powerful things that's on our mind, new ideas, new innovations, even moving out of state or, big leaps and bounds that you want to take, like something in your heart is urging you to do it. And it's like, oh, well, you stay because it's a good thing. You stay because, okay, where I am is good. But a good thing can be, a good thing can become bad when it's something greater that's in front of you. And I want to challenge some of you guys to go pursue the greater, man. It's easy to leave a thing when it's bad. Oh, this is bad. I want to get to a good thing. This is bad. I want to change to a new thing. Some of you college guys might be listening to me right now. You're in a good school, and you're like, man, I really want to pursue this at this other university. And it's like, but this place is good. This place is good. But don't let good become the enemy of greater, man. What if it's greater for you? What if it's something greater for you? What if it's a greater idea? What if it's a greater opportunity? What if it's a greater relationship you can be in? And I'm not just talking about switching women for the cause of it. I'm talking about what if where you are is really not comfortable for you? What if where you are is stunting your growth and you're not becoming the man that's really in your heart to be? See, all of us have a way of manhood where we can become, we can stay where we are because we know how to do it. But then all of us have our urgency inside of us to be the man of your dreams. We talk about that all often. You hear women say, I want the man of my dreams. And then we become the man of their dreams, or we want to become the father of our kids' dreams. But then there's a man inside of you. You have a man of your own dreams. And that's the greater part of you, man. It's calling you. Man, I don't know who this is for, man, but I know it was for me, thinking this morning that sometimes it's the change that the change that you want. But you're so cool with where you are. It's like, okay, I make the money I want here. I finally made it here. But what if the place you made it to is really like only a launching place to where you never dreamed of becoming, right? Don't get so used to the good, man, that you miss the greater, right? And don't let sometimes people get comfortable where you are. They can tell you, oh, you made it, you made it. One thing I learned, man, and I learned this throughout when I was doing ministry. I learned this like I've been a big dreamer all my life, just like some of you listening to me. And one thing I learned, man, is don't let people applaud you in a place that you know you can be greater than. Like people will applaud you like, oh, this is great, but somewhere in the back of your mind, it's like, yo, I can do more than this. I can do more than this. I walked away from some great things, man. As a pastor, I had a half a block of property paid off 6 years, man. And it was like, man, people were like, oh man, most leaders don't do that. And this, I did it. But then it was something like, it's more though. It's more. It's more. And if I had listened to people, man, I would have stayed right there. If I listened to people, I'd have been like, okay, maybe I did do it. But don't let other people define success for you when you know there's another place that your heart is yearning for, bro. You know what I mean? Don't let good be the enemy of great. I don't want y'all to miss that today. Don't let your good be the enemy of your great. I really feel this for somebody. Somebody sitting here listening to me like, you know what, Christian, you right, man. Because I sense that some of you for the last couple of weeks been saying, you know what, man, there's something I want to do. There's an opportunity over there, right? I remember when I went to my cousin's graduation years ago. It's probably 20 years ago, and they were graduating from a university in Philadelphia, and my cousin was graduating where she was becoming a doctor, right? And I remember they featured this one guy. He was like 78 years old, and he had been a dentist all his life. Like he had been a dentist all his life. And then he was like, you know what? I want to be like a medical doctor. I want to be in the hospital working as a medical doctor, you know? And at 78 years old, right? He decided, I'm going to get up and I'm going to become a doctor. He went to school. He was the oldest graduate. He had a whole career in one thing, but something was calling into another. Who is out there listening to me? Your heart is burning right now saying, you know what? I needed this podcast. I needed to hear this today because yeah, you good. Yeah, where you live is good. It's comfortable. You feel like you made it, you know, but then maturity, there's another part of maturity in you where, hey, man, you got one life to live, bro. You got one life to live, man. And guess what? Your dreams ain't just dreams. Your dreams are your hopes that's calling you to a higher place, man. Go to the higher place. Go to the higher place. It reminds me of a scripture also, man. One of the ones that just blew my mind. I think it was Lot when he was being freed from Sodom and Gomorrah. And the angel told Lot, look, get out of here. You're going to die, man. You better leave here right now. You're going to die. And he said, Lot, listen, man, you can run up. You're running out of time. We got to go. He said, you can run up to that little cleft in the rock and you can be safe. He said, or you can go all the way up to the mountain. And you know what Lot said? Lot said, you know what? I'm cool. Just give me the cleft in the rock. He chose something small, man. I hope y'all hearing me. He chose the small thing. How many times have you done that? You chose the small thing because other people will be satisfied with it. You chose the small thing because, hey, you like, look, I know how to do this. I'm used to it. I make the money I need. Everybody's around me happy. But then the society you that's burning for something more. Don't choose the small thing no more, bro. We've all chosen the small thing. We've all chosen the small level of love when there was a greater level of love. We've all chosen the small opportunity when there was a great opportunity. Man, but look, pursue, bro. It's in you to pursue. It's in your manhood to pursue. Go after it with all you got, man. I mean, you don't want to look up. I'm 45, man. You don't want to look up 10 years from now. Some of you 55, some of you 35, some of you cats is 20. Listening to me right now. You don't want to look up at 30 and say, man, dang, I should have did that. I don't want to be 55, 10 years from now saying, you know what? I should have did that. You know, when I started this podcast back in July of last year, right? I was sitting there, I had all the equipment and I'm looking at it. It took me 2 weeks to shoot my first video, right? And I did. And I think, man, I might have 300 videos or something right now. I'm glad. I'm so glad. And I'm proud of myself that I didn't just sit there and now here I am 6 months later saying, man, I should have did my first podcast. You know why? Because now we got 1,400 subscribers, man. In fact, hit that like button right now, man, and subscribe to the channel. This channel is for grown men that are trying to grow. You see what I'm saying? We don't blame people here. We get greater and greater and greater because that's what we deserve to be, right? I'm glad I didn't look back at 6 months and say, man, I still got to shoot my first video, right? Which one of y'all saying, man, I should have built that house, right? I should have got back that lady that I messed up on. I should have. Don't let your life be a bunch of I shouldas, man. Don't let your life be a bunch of I wouldas. Let your life be, man, look, I went after it. Look, damn, even if you fail, bro, you went after it, right? Because some of us are scared of failure, but guess what? You're failing right now when you're scared to go succeed. Y'all hear me? Let me say it again, right? Some of us are scared of failure. You're failing right now, waiting to succeed. Pursue, man. It's in your heart. It's in your will. It's in your effort. You can do it. And if nobody ever told you, man, I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm telling you, bro, I love you and I'm proud of you. If you're not where you want to be, guess what? I love you and I'm proud of you. But still, you listen to this video, it's because you were supposed to. Right? The algorithm threw this your way for a reason, man. It's because it's in you to go and grow and be. So pursue the career, pursue the relationship, right? For some of you that messed up little things with your children, man, you don't have a relationship, pursue your kids. Go after that relationship, rebuild, repent, ask for forgiveness, forgive other people you've been holding things against. Whatever it is, man, pursue. Don't sit in the seat, get up and go. Don't just sit there and be cool, get up and go. Don't sit there and say, well, I guess it is what it is. It's never what it is. It's what you make it. Y'all hear what I'm saying? It's never what it is. It's what you make it. So go after it, bro. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah, you made mistakes in life, but that don't say that you don't deserve the life you really want to have. So what? Who didn't make mistakes in life? Don't let that mistake be a blockage to where you got to go, man. In fact, that mistake should be a leaping place. You learn from that mistake. You learn from that old perception you had. You learn from that old attitude you used to have. Guess what, man? You made it for a reason. If that thing was going to kill you, it would have, but it didn't, because it's in you to make it. You're a great man. You're a great father. You're a great husband. And your mistakes don't cancel any of that. But pursue. Don't let the good place be an enemy of the greater place, man. Go, grow, learn, right? Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom. Guess what? Because the one thing about starting from the bottom where you are now and is different is that you got wisdom. You got wisdom that you didn't have before. And for some of y'all guys, man, who's saying, look, I need to take a second chance, but I'm scared. Guess what? The second chance you take at whatever it is, you're not the same guy that felt before. You got understanding now that you didn't have before. You got age that you didn't have before. You got wisdom you didn't have before. You come in at the same thing with a whole new bag on your back, a bag full of new tricks to go after it. So there's some things you failed on. Check them again. Do it again, bro. Do it again. Do it again. You're doing it as a greater man. Don't let the good become the enemy of the great. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm going to end this show, this little short video like I end all my videos, bro. Yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. All you got is right now. What you going to do with it? What you going to do about it? Hey, I love you. You matter to me. Make sure you matter to you. No fear, no shame, no compromise. I'm out of here, dude. See you soon. Peace. Hit the subscribe, bro. It's a great channel. I'm out of here.